Welcome to the beginning of the Portals beanie. Both the Coral Portals beanie and the Techno Portals beanie begin the same way. It's with the magic loop, so twisting it around your finger, then putting the hook through that loop, yarn over, pull it through, and a little chain to get started, and then going back into the loop to make our first single crochet. So pulling it 2, I've got 2 on the hook, and then yarn over and pull it through. So now I've got my first single crochet. We're going to do a total of 5 of these to begin the beanie. So this is a standard single crochet. I'm going to do 2 variations on single crochet in the next rows. So counting the single crochets that are formed so that we don't get confused with that initial starting chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we pull the tail to tighten it all up. And then we can do a slip stitch into the very first stitch to close it out. So in the very first row of the pattern, we're going to do a back loop single crochet. So going into just a single loop here rather than both the loops on the top. So putting our hook into the back loop there, and then yarn over and pull it through. Yarn over and pull it through both. And then we're going to make 5 of those. But before I go any further, I'm going to put my stitch marker here at the beginning of the row so we can follow where we're up to. Okay, so going into the next stitch, just the back loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. Now this is quite a tight little start in that we're essentially not increasing at all, and so it starts falling this little thimble shape. You can see if I push the center up, we are starting to get this shape happening here, and in the last one with the stitch marker. So if I straighten that up, you can see there's the original 5 stitches, and then on the side we've got the single crochet. And there's our stitch marker. I'll just slip that out for a second, give us some space. Now for the next stitch, we're going to do a front post single crochet, and we're also going to extend it by doing an extra yarn over, give us a little bit more working room. So you put your hook behind the post of the single crochet, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through again, and then a 3rd time. And then the second stitch, which is a little bit clearer, you can see here's the post, putting our hook behind it, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull it through again for the extended, and then yarn over and pull it through both loops. That's my second one, and here's my 3rd. And the 4th one. Now we should be coming up to the last one. You can see that's a standard single crochet there. So we're going to do yarn over, pull through again, and then the 3rd one. So now when I look at this in profile, you can see quite clearly we've got this little pointed top knot that is the beginning of the top of the beanie. Not much to look at yet, but that is how it starts in row 1 and 2.